Matt Morris at mattmorris.com, coming to you from Bora Bora in my overwater bungalow. Just had breakfast out with one of the most amazing views in the world. The mountain here in Bora Bora. Check it out. Spent a little time last night on the chairs there overlooking the stars. Beautiful, beautiful stars here in Bora Bora. So we're actually on our company incentive trip. We've got a bunch of our leaders filling up the overwater bungalows. We were actually on the one at the end last night, diving off from the edge here into the water. So having a blast. And as I was, here this morning, sipping some coffee, taking a look at the mountain here, I started thinking about, and actually I got a call, made me think about it from a WhatsApp message from one of my leaders that I was communicating with this morning, and he's, getting close to, was getting close to hitting a rank, and a few numbers fell off, and he's building back, and, attrition. And so I thought I'd record a quick video here and just talk about attrition and how do you handle attrition specifically. So listen, if you're in network marketing, if you've not experienced attrition, meaning you're losing more people than you're gaining, let me tell you this, if you haven't experienced that, you will. You absolutely will. And if you're experiencing it and you're frustrated about it, or you think it's somehow out of the ordinary, let me just clue you in. After 22 years of being involved in this profession, earning millions and millions of dollars, building teams of over 1 million customers, helping 40 plus people earn, become $1 million earners. I will tell you this, every single $1 million earner, every single $100,000 earner that I've ever, had on my team, they've all without exception experienced a lot of attrition. If I look at my journey to having, I don't know, 1.8 million customers, 1.7 million, something like that, I have had hundreds of thousands of customers that have left. Attrition of hundreds of thousands on the journey. So rather than get frustrated about losing 3 or 4 or 30 or 40, get excited about losing 300,000 or 400,000. Because if you're gonna have 300,000 or 400,000 people quit, guess what? You're gonna make a ton of money. You're gonna build a big organization. So let me just tell you, every $1 million earner in network marketing, we understand this. Attrition is part of the game. You can't get out of it. People quit everything. You look at McDonald's. Every day people quit working at McDonald's. Now, does McDonald's say, oh crap, our business model doesn't work, some 16-year-old pimple-faced kid quit? No, they hire someone new. In network marketing, when someone quits, you bring on someone new. It's just the nature of the beast. You look at Amway. Amway is the biggest network marketing company in the world, one of the oldest companies, and they've had millions of people have quit. Now, the founders of Amway, they became billionaires. The family, the Rich DeVos and Van Andel family, they're worth billions. They're not worried about the attrition because they realize more people come in. There's no such thing as saturation, by the way. People are still joining Amway today. All of the billion-dollar companies out there, people are still joining those. There's no such thing as saturation. It's a myth. It is a complete myth because guess what? Hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people a year turn 18. There's always new people coming in. Now, the great thing is this. The longer that you're involved in your opportunity, and the longer other people are involved as customers within your company, the more likely they are to remain customers. So here's something that, if you didn't know this already, the highest percentage of people are going to quit within the first 90 days. Within this next 6 months, there's going to be another percentage of people quit. But realize this, the longer people stay in, the more likely they are to stay in long term. So you can say it like this. If someone has been involved for a year, they're more likely to stay involved for 2 years. If they're involved for 2 years, the more likely they are to stay on as a customer for 4 years. So what ends up happening is you develop, you have an attrition curve, right? So you have, 100, 1,000 people join in 1 month, and you have a certain number of people quit after a year. Well, that curve goes from here to here, but then it starts to level out because the longer people stay in, the more likely they are to stay in. So listen, look at this as a long-term business. So I've been involved in my company now for about 8 years. And every single year, there are more people that are joining that will never quit. Okay, are people going to quit? Absolutely. Customers are going to quit. They're going to go away. But there's going to be some people, many people, who never quit. And so every year you get to build on a foundation that's bigger than the year before. So you develop this residual income base that just keeps going up and up and up. And every year, congratulations, you get to make more and more and more money. But you got to be able to go through those periods of frustration. So when you get frustrated, realize it's part of the game. And on your journey to making millions of dollars, get excited about having hundreds of thousands of customers quit within your organization, because that's how it works. So appreciate you tuning in. Love to hear your comments below. If you got any other comments that you'd like to share, put them in. If you feel like this can add some value to some others, definitely share it around. And if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, you can pop over to mattmorris.com, put your name and email address in, and you will get these emails delivered to your inbox every single week. Take care. Bye-bye.